Yo, what's good YouTube? It is your boy Zay Times back with a new video. To my subscribers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome to my channel. If you like sneakers, tech, fashion, all of that, go ahead and check out this video and subscribe if you like it. Well, as you can tell by the title and by my background, shoes, I'll be going over my sneaker collection. Now this collection includes about 19 pairs of shoes. All of these shoes are pretty much my essentials, shoes that I wear, flex a little bit. It's a little bit of splat, like nothing too crazy. And just shoes I like to wear because they're just comfortable. So I'm gonna go review that real quick. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Which shoes should I add to a collection? Keep in mind, I think it's only 3 pairs of shoes that I want that I do not have. They will be next on my list, so hopefully I can get them this year. Remember, if you're new, check out this video, like and subscribe if you dig it. To my subscribers, no stuff, appreciate y'all. Let's get straight into it. Starting with shoe number 1, I have the Nike Flying Racer Multicolor 3.0. I've had these shoes for a while. I've had these shoes in undergrad and I graduated in 2017. It's 2021. So these got to be at least 6 years old. I'm gonna guess 6. I feel like 6 is pretty much the good number. But these right here are my babies. These are one of the shoes that I have that I pretty much wear to run a quick errand, going to Target, Walmart. One thing that I did to this shoe was add the 3M laces. I love these 3M laces right here. I think the black definitely goes well with the shoe when you consider the midsole and the swoosh. And of course, I feel like the gray on the laces kind of give you that Flyknit look just a little bit. It's kind of like, okay, maybe that's a type of Flyknit, but no, it's just a lace. Shoe number 2, I have the Nike Vapor Max 2 in the Random Yarn colorway. This right here is a shoe that I don't think everyone has, and it's a common theme in my shoe collection. I like shoes that not everyone will have. Shoes that are somewhat noticeable, somewhat like people know what they are, but not everyone's going to have. So these are one of those pairs of shoes. I think this shoe kind of like goes towards my vibe. I always like to have one thing that pops out a whole lot more than the rest. So I wouldn't go too crazy with this. I'll probably just go black out or pick a solid color and go with, and just add these two, and then it just changes the whole game. They're asymmetrical, so of course, the two sides are not the same. And even on the medial side, of course, they have the same colors for the most part, but you can see the colors used in a different way, hence the blue and the pink. But these are very dope shoes. I can definitely say shoes that are a little bit different, a little bit more colorful are definitely my way to go. Next up, we have the Nike Vapor Max 2 and the multicolor colorway. To keep it short, I like multicolor. These are pretty much like the Flyknit Racers, but of course you have more black on the shoe throughout the shoe. As you can see, there's black everywhere, black on the sole, black on the tongue, black laces of course, and of course you have all that color, but I think the color and the black just adds a whole different dynamic that you don't really see too often. Next up, I have the Vapor Max Midnight Fog. These right here are very, very low key, but they're kind of cool at the same time. Of course, you've noticed pretty much primarily gray, but there are slight hints of navy blue throughout. You maybe can see it on the toe box, especially right here. Another cool thing about this shoe is that on the swooshes, you can see it kind of has that invisibility cloak type of vibe. So when the lights hit it, you can see it change from blue to purple. Such a subtle thing that I think really makes this shoe pop just a tad bit, even though it's a pretty subtle shoe. Next up, my Ultra Boost 2.0 in triple white. As you can see, I have not worn these shoes just yet, but when the time is right, I will definitely be wearing these a lot because it's definitely a comfortable shoe. All these shoes I've definitely worn around my house, but so far as outside, no, I haven't done it. But what I like about this shoe is that, it's triple white, but you can see on the toe box, hints of gray, medial side right here, hint of gray. And then you have the silver and gold on the Ultra Boost on the side. Real slight things that I just think are really cool to make the shoe not feel like it's just straight white. Of course, the Ultra Boost, they're comfortable. It's just simple as that. Another shoe that a lot of people may not have or may not have seen are my ZX 4000s, which are the I1 ICANN editions. These are very, very dope. Just a warning, I love 4D, I love Adidas technology. I love being able to use 3D printers to pretty much make soles, and it's such a crazy thing to do, and it's amazing. I think my first fascination about 3D printing was when I went to a field trip. Basically, I had a field trip to go to this building back home, and it pretty much made us 3D print an airplane. Nothing too big, maybe like 3 inches wide at the max, but I just thought it was so cool. So pretty much having that on the shoe is pretty amazing to me. If you haven't worn anything 4D, essentially I like to look at it as Ultra Boost, but a little bit more firm and a little bit more supportive, but it's definitely a comfortable shoe. I do have a couple more pairs of 4DS shoes, so let's go ahead and get to that too. Another pair of 4D shoes that I have are the Runner V2s. Not a lot of people have seen these. This is probably one of the most low-key shoes that I have, that a lot of times when I wear it, people compliment me on them. I just say like, they're so cool. I agree. You know, of course with 4D, I love that green. I call it Yucco green, but it's a nice, very pale mint color that I think is just, I don't know, it's so dope that it almost becomes a neutral color for me. Like I can just wear this with anything. Another thing I like about the shoe is really the top view. You know, when I'm looking at the shoe, I love the gray, the different materials, the different grays, of course, and just how they look overall is a very unique look. And also I love the slight hint of 3M that you can find on the Adidas logo. These are very, very dope. I'm glad I had them, and these were not, you know, an expensive cop, so definitely makes me even more happier. My last pair of 4D shoes are the Ultra 4D. I'm gonna just start off by saying I couldn't wait for this hybrid, this mesh up, whatever you want to call it. I couldn't wait for this to happen, because for someone who's had a 4D pair of shoes for a little while, I couldn't wait for Ultra Boost to pretty much have that into it. This is pretty much the best of both worlds. It's just really subtle stuff about the shoe. A slight 3M with the Adidas logo, this slight Adidas 4D in black and silver. Fire. And pretty much it's that OG Ultra Boost colorway, which I think is pretty much the best Ultra Boost colorway there is. There's no competition to it. Next up are a pair of Pharrell NMDs Extra I. Another shoe that I love that has a bunch of color. I love these shoes because, of course, I love the whole silhouette of the shoe, but I really like all the colors that you have on it. I think with shoes like this, I like to use really the more neutral colors and use that for outfit, and then have the other colors on the shoe to pop a little bit. That's just my way of doing it, and I think it works a lot. Or I just pick one color and a neutral color and just work around that. Something low-key to make the shoes pop a whole lot more. Really like it, really love it. Very unique shoe, and a shoe that, you know, I'll be rocking for a while. So now we're about to go to some essentials that I have, starting off with the Adidas Stan Smith. This right here is in the OG colorway, probably the best colorway in my books. Of course, you have the navy, the red and white, like it's cool, but this right here is the one. I haven't worn these yet, but these are going to be my work shoes. So if you just happen to be someone I work with and you're watching this video, I'm gonna be wearing these, so I'm warning y'all right now. But really love these shoes. I think it's a very essential shoe to me. It's classic, it's obtainable, it's affordable. I think you can't really beat that for a shoe that you can do many things with. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, all around, as I like to say. And gotta get a pair of these for sure. Pretty sure I got these for like less than 60 bucks, so you know, you have to get a pair now. Right here, I have my Chuck Taylors, the black CDGs. These right here are very special to me. As you can see, I almost have the lacing system that I use on this shoe right now, which is pretty much taking laces behind the back of your heel, coming across the front and tying them that way. I think gives it a nice clean look, and as well, a little bit more ankle support. Kind of fits with a different vibe that you do. Maybe with a slimmer pant, you can have a slimmer ankle, or you can have the slimmer ankle and a baggier pant, however you want to do it. Very essential in my book. You can dress these up, you can dress these down. I think the black is my preferred colorway in the high, but I do have the alternate colorway that I would say in a low top version that we'll see right here, and I really like these a lot. Haven't worn these as much as the black pair, but this black heel strap does something to me. I honestly feel like when you wear all black outfits, I think this little piece right here is kind of the bridge that connects this mostly light color shoe with an all black outfit. If you agree, definitely let me know. I can't be the only person thinking that. So now we moved over to the other side of my collection. Next up are the New Balance 327. I have these in rust brown. Really, really, really low budget shoe if you like Yeezys and Sakai's, especially, because I think you get a little bit of both. Yeezy up here, Sakai on the back because of the dramatic sole. But a very nice shoe. It's pretty lightweight, You have very nice materials on the toe box, nylon here and it's suede throughout. And I think it's really clean. You know, this is a shoe that you can find in multiple colorways, pretty affordable. Probably can find these less than $100. Not really sure about this particular colorway, but there are a lot of great colorways that you may be able to find in that price range. Next, I have my Nike Flyknit trainers in Sunset Tint. I can say, man, if you have a pair of shoes and the colorway is called Sunset Tint, I think it has to be dope. I really think it has to be dope. Like, it can't be called Sunset Tint and it just be, you know, nothing. Very comfortable shoe. Of course, it's mostly Flyknit throughout the shoe. What I like about the shoe is especially the top view. When you see this toe box area right here, I really like this little line right here that differentiates from the Flyknit pattern. So small, but I think it adds a lot of flavor to the shoe, especially to the front of the shoe. That kind of makes up for the real simplistic look on the back of the shoe and on the heel. Next up, we're gonna go to Flexville Population 1. That's me, I'm the population. I have the Nike Sacai LD Waffles in white nylon. This right here is a very, very nice shoe. Haven't worn these yet, hence the StockX tag, but these will be worn as soon as it gets hot outside, and I can't wait to wear them, man. I really love Sacai and how they do pretty much double everything. Double sole, double swoosh, double laces. There are the two right there. You know, double tongue. It's beautiful. You know, I really love these shoes. I love the patterns. I love the use of materials. You know, they're very comfortable too. You know, you aren't getting a big shoe that's not comfortable. These are definitely comfortable. Now, if you really want to cause some trouble and stop traffic, gotta get you a pair of Vapor Waffles. These right here are the Villain Red. This is probably one of the shoes that I have that you really can't appreciate until you see it in person. All of the materials, the colorway itself, the usage that you will see with the materials compared to an all white version like I have in the LD Waffles is major. You have the tongues that are two separate colors. You have the mesh on the outside and the mesh on the tongue, that's two separate colors. The swoosh is two separate colors. You have the black that's stitched on, and then you have a painted over very, very light, I would say lavender color, very, very soft tone. This is a very nice shoe I like to wear when going in the stores, because a lot of times people ask me about the shoe. That's one thing I like about this new community. You can just see a stranger and have a conversation about shoes. That is pretty dope to me. Next up, I have my Vans OG slip-ons, LX, navy and cream checkers, man. I think these are way better than the black. The blue and white is definitely my favorite for sure. Well, it's not even my favorite, it's the only one I like. But I think this is a very good shoe when you want to wear vintage pieces, you know, your vintage sweatshirts, t-shirts, coats, hats. This is the shoe right here. I think it definitely fits the vibe. It's kind of like wearing an NBA jersey and some basketball shoes. Kind of like meant to be almost. These are my Black Cat 4s. I think, you know, all black shoes, at least one pair is an essential for a sneaker collection. Definitely gives you incognito vibes. In case you just want to be low-key once you go to the mall, go to a store, go out, or in case you want to rob people. It's more of a finesse than the Black Forces. I feel like you rob people with Black Forces, you're clumsy. I feel like you're knocking down IKEA lamps, tripping over, I don't know, like robes. Like, I feel like you're doing dumb stuff. Black Cat 4s, you rob people on Black Cat 4s, you will be finessing the whole way. You will be sliding through doors between the screen door and the front door. You'll be maneuvering lasers. You may walk on water if you need to run across a pool. I think this is the shoe you wear. But all seriousness, this is a very nice shoe. As I mentioned, incognito, slight flex, nothing too major. You know, only the real would know. Like, everyone's not going to know what these are. They just think it's a regular all black shoe, but no, these are the Black Cat 4s. Last but not least, my favorite shoe is you know what these are. I don't have to tell you what these are. You know exactly what these are. These are my babies. I really don't know what more to say about this shoe because I could talk about this shoe forever.
You know, I really like the amount of...
I'm not gonna do that. I can tell you one thing I do like. That is the tumbled leather. I really love the tumbled leather on this shoe. I feel like, you know, you wear this shoe, you can wear it, take care of it, and it's gonna treat you right. The creasing is almost kind of not really noticeable depending on how you take care of your shoe. The design Like, probably wasn't even purposeful. They probably didn't even want the tumble leather to take care of issues of creasing, but with this shoe, it works. Of course, you're gonna have some areas like the hot spot right here where you're gonna get creases at, and the hot spot right here, but that's a part of wearing the shoe, but it's gonna be very minimal if you treat it right. As I was growing up, I was always told to treat your shoes right, and especially if you're spending $200, $300, $18,000 on shoes, man, you gotta treat your shoes right. Have Jason Mark shoe cleaner, have a Jason Mark pack right here with a bunch of different goodies in there. Reshoevn-Ator sneaker wipes for the quick on the go. Reshoevn-Ator solution and the stain repellent right here. And bro, I'm serious about this. I have the collapsible bowl. Like, I have a collapsible bowl, bro. Like, I'm serious about this. So definitely take care of your shoes, man. It's a must. You have to. Last but not least, if you are peeping the hoodie, this is the Catchers hoodie that I have on. Catchers is my brand. It's all about you getting to where you want to be in life, and that destination doesn't have to be anywhere physical. You mentally, financially, so much more. Triple C logo, that's the brand's logo. This is the Stay Happy hoodie. Why is it called Stay Happy? Check out the back. Now on the back, I have the Stay Happy logo, which is a smiley face with the Catchers. Catchers, that's the smile. Stay Happy 2021 Catchers. Positive mindsets, positive outcomes. You know, it's kind of what I live by, at least what I try to live by. You know, all of my products are definitely around things to remember as you go across life. There's different things to keep your head up. If you want to support, you can go ahead and follow the brand. Or if you like some of the products, go ahead and check out the pages and purchase some. You may have a little extra coming your way. But yo, that right there concludes the video. Thank you so much to my subscribers for watching this video and being subscribed. And all my new people, if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and comment what are your favorite shoes that I have and what shoes should I add. But yo, it's your boy Zay Times, and we out.